What is up, gamers? This is Noobzilla. Time for some more Crowfall information. Crowfall dropped some more awesome information on us today, and I'm going to go ahead and read it. If you would rather just read this yourself, I'll put a link down in the description box, and you can do so. But if you want to hear me ramble on, here we go. It's under the FAQ, and it says, what are voxels? Imagine a world made of bricks, like Minecraft, only with bricks that are much, much smaller. So small, in fact, that you can't see them. Small enough that you can carve a sphere out of a surface and leave it perfectly smooth. You can take a chunk out of a wall or a hill without looking angular and blocky. Voxel Farm is a technology library that does two things. It allows you to create things out of voxels, which means that things can be easily broken apart and put back together in real time. It includes a library set for generating worlds procedurally. More than worlds, actually. Castle walls, towers, buildings, rocks, you name it. This technology, when mixed with the real-time physics simulation, opens up a whole new world of potential gameplay. What does a voxelized world allow players to do? Blast holes in walls, collapse towers on your opponent, dig a tunnel beneath a castle wall so that you can dig your way up into the courtyard and siege from within. Voxel technology gives the players the ability to literally move mountains. To see what's possible, check out the Voxel Farm destruction demo here, and I'll also put a link to that down in the description box, so check it out, it's pretty cool. Is this only on campaign worlds or on the Eternal Kingdoms as well? We are including this technology for every Crowfall world. On the campaign worlds, the implications are obvious. If these worlds are going to be destroyed eventually anyway, why not make them fully destructible? On the Eternal Kingdoms, the technology gives you the ability to customize your kingdom or province in unique and interesting ways. Construct a blacksmith shop, design a marketplace, build walls and towers, and design a castle. All of this is possible, provided, of course, that you win enough materials in the campaign's world first. So what does procedural world generation mean? Most online games use 3D environments created by hand. This process is incredibly expensive and time-consuming, as it requires the coordination of numerous artists and designers working for months to create every single area in the game. Generating a game algorithmically, that's a lot of syllables, means that this process is automated. Instead of having each world be created by a team of artists and designers, these individuals create assets like trees and rocks and buildings independently as part of a world creation toolset. Engineers then teach an algorithm to create a multitude of worlds using and reusing those parts. Algorithmic terrain creation isn't great for theme park games, where the areas are created to match particular pre-written storylines. However, it works great for simulation and strategy games like Minecraft or Civilization, where your decisions and decisions of other players form the foundation of the experience. So, what kind of things can be created algorithmically? Terrain generation can be done algorithmically, resulting in realistic-looking worlds, oceans, continents, mountains, lakes, hills, valleys, and rivers. Subterranean areas can be included as well, veins of iron or copper, twisting caverns in underground lakes and rivers. It can even be used to generate an endless landscape filled with ruins. A great example of what can be accomplished with terrain generation can be found here. And once again, I'll put these down in the description box. Structures can be created algorithmically as well. You can use grammars, which are sets of rules, to create walls and towers out of bricks, and castles out of walls and towers. See what kind of buildings can be grown algorithmically by checking out this video. And see the real-time architectural tools in action. Click here. The two systems can even be used in conjunction, allowing you to build a continent and then grow villages, castles, and towns in places where they would most likely occur. Why is this important for Crowfall? Crowfall is a mix of an MMORPG and a strategy game. And to me, well, that's the best of both worlds. You know that feeling you get the first time you log in a new game, that rush of exploration and mystery, the sense of excitement that comes during the first turn of a game like Civilization, the urgency to explore, expand, and conquer. That's the emotion that we want every time you enter a new campaign world. One of the things that can make a strategy game grow stale is knowledge of the game board. Players learn that the key to winning is to always take control of point A and avoid the choke point at B. It makes subsequent games less interesting. By using an algorithmic approach to create new game rules at the push of a button, Crowfall can keep the players constantly guessing and keep the game feeling new. Well, that's gonna wrap up that FAQ for the Voxel farm. What do you think about that? I think it's amazing. As a lot of you know, I've been playing Everquest Next Landmark for right around a year now, so I'm no stranger to voxels, and a lot of you have played Minecraft out there. You know, when J. Todd Coleman and Gordon Walton first started talking about Crowfall, I was really interested. I was kind of skeptical because, you know, this is the game that we've all been waiting for. Well, a lot of us at least. And we've heard the same thing from a lot of different devs from a lot of different games, and you know, I was cautiously optimistic, but then they started coming out with information about the game little by little, and then I heard Raph Koster was going to be involved, and you know, he's the man. He's on the Mount Rushmore of, you know, game developers over the last 20 or so years. He's just awesome. And then I was like, where can they go from here, because that's about as big news as it can get. And then they put this voxel on us, and that just opens up so many different tactics and strategies that can be used. You know, going underneath the walls of your opponent, how cool is that? Blowing up the terrain. This sounds like a lot of awesome ideas that they have. As long as they can pull it off, I think it's going to be fantastic. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. This has been Noobzilla going over the FAQ for voxels and Voxel Farm and Crowfall. I want to thank you all for watching, and happy gaming.